Hello everybody, Kane here and welcome to another video of Out of Conquest. In this one, we're gonna talk about Duel Towers. So I finally reached 4,400. It took me about 40 attempts, when I was just one win away from reaching above 4,400. Yes, it took me 40 and it's friggin' crazy to believe. So if I wasn't taking pictures at like probably a bit further than the middle part of my dual towers, I think from yesterday to today, it's crazy and people wouldn't believe the luck I had. So I think this was like 20 attempts after or so, like in the day, so about a couple or like 2 or 3 hours of PvP after that I started taking pictures. So the first one, I was one win away. I faced a friggin' monster, as you can see here. Then straight after that loss, I faced another monster of an account and I of course lost. Then I got back to one win before the rank I wanted to get, another 31 million account. Then I got back to one win prior to the 4,400, another high core account. Then again, one win away, again, high core account, again, one win away, again, high core account. And these are different fights, as you can see. Even the points are the same, but the person is different. And then straight after this fight, because I lost, I got this one as well. Like, do you see the kind of RNG I was friggin' having? People were telling me, like, dude, what the fuck? This is easy to reach this rank. Like, I got like friggin' 19 to 22 million cores. Like, what the hell? Are you really getting 30 million cores, man? Like, dude, what the actual fuck? It took me so much. Like, getting to this was actually pretty easy. Like, I was getting people 25, 26, 24, 22, and it was pretty much down to RNG or say ability casts or stuns, and as you can see, draws. There were no like 30 million cores all the friggin' time, right? It was just fighting between 19 to 24, 25 or so. 25 is, you know, a pretty decent mark. And then, of course, every single time I reach close to this friggin' 30 million core, all the time. So for me, I finally lucked out and I finally got somebody a little bit lower core in terms of what I always was getting, and I finally managed to get a win. And it was a pretty much a stomp. And as you can see, I'm also using spiders. So the thing about spiders is I had a ton of draws, and I had like, it was 8 draws in terms of PvP, and then 1 loss, 1 win, about 7 or 9 draws. And those 7 draws are literally about 1 hour of PvP, because every fight is like 4 minutes long, plus the wait time, plus queue time, about 5 to 6 minutes one fight. So if I had like 6 draws or 7 draws, it's insane. It's really insane. So I decided to use a range army, at least a few of them. So I tried warlocks. The warlocks sucked so much because my covenant, my gears are kind of built towards physical archers. So I decided to try spiders because they provided mini tanks in terms of the spiderlings and also had some debuffs. So they have a debuff from Cosmic, which reduces magic resistance when they're attacking after spawning the spiders, as well as there is a rose buff from Potential as well. which increases the magic damage taken on the targets that are being damaged by the spiderlings, or if the spiderlings die and explode, they also prog this thing. So it helps for mages to do more damage as well as, of course, the spider poison. So let's check the match, I suppose. So during this DT, I was trying multiple formations, changing builds, archers, placements. I think I tried 4 different formations, and I came up with something like this. A couple of spiders going into the burst side. That burst side is made of archers and a buffer or 2, and there are many spiders actually invading. So if I face a burst versus burst, I have a lot of minis actually helping to tank and taking some damage away from the gladiators as well, and they're also tanking pretty well. As well as I have a couple of spiders in the middle also helping me out, because sometimes I focus the middle squad right here as well. And the minis are also walking into the stall side as well, sometimes invading into the backline. Sometimes, I think 1 out of like 40 fights, these 2 spiders and the spiderlings literally just killed the entire burst side and archers. I don't know how. I don't know what the hell happened, but it actually happened. So probably that person didn't really have resistances or something, or I don't know. And about 20 seconds after, I actually destroyed this person's stall side. And I was starting to damage the 3rd squad of Swordmen. So a couple of heroes remaining. As you can see, there are a lot of mini spiders, even so many spiders that they don't have a place to walk to. Or wait, no, this is Rufio, never mind. But I have a ton of them, so when these heroes will die, you're gonna see how many spiders there are here. I think they should die soon. There's like 10 to 15 spiders right here. Let's speed it up a little bit. 1 moment. Come on, why aren't they dying? What the hell? Okay. Never mind, invincibility. Oh, I clicked too much. So as you can see, there's like friggin' 20 to 30 spiders right here. Maybe 50. And then we have a huge group right here. So they're spawning a lot of those mini tanks. They're spawning a lot of those debuffers. So something like this happens and you bypass somebody's, say, stall side. Pretty much these spiders will provide enough debuffs or so. And pretty much the fight really should be over. Like, you're not gonna need to worry about drawing, or I would need to worry about drawing, and it's literally friggin' over. Like, do you see how many spiders there are after a friggin' minute? And I don't even have research on them. And like to show you that research, it's pretty crazy. So as you can see, I have the highest on my 2 most used units. And these spiders are just 213. I don't have this one, which would increase their HP or so. This is also granting attack speed. Then this one grants attack and HP. This one crit chance, increases attack and HP. So as you can see, there is a lot of attack or so increases. Accuracy, crit chance, attack speed. So there are a ton of buffs that I don't actually have on the spiders, as you can see, and they don't always do much in fights. Like, I'm not trying to portray that they carry me per se, but some of those debuffs I think maybe matter. The damage done, as you can see, the mages literally do the most damage for me. Or necromancers rather, because some people would not assume a necromancer is closer to a mage, even if research is exactly the same. And the spiders don't really do that much. They do tend to tank some damage, but that is from the mini spiders usually. And healing, of course, not really that much that you can watch. So quite a few of these fights are either wins that seem to make it look easy, or they are losses that seem to make it look easy. So in this fight, as you can see, literally the spider like got 120 billion damage, and Rose got 44 billion damage. Like even a friggin' Saizo, like let me show you my Saizo. Like my Saizo has a friggin' tempering charm. Like he's level 65, and he got the friggin' 11 billion damage. Like I don't know what the frig happened in this fight. And as you can see, they tanked quite a bit. I might as well just check this fight, I suppose, and finish up with the video. So, let's see. So this guy has skins in frontline, and I started on the bottom side as well. Has a lot of heroes here. He's hitting the middle, and I think he's hitting a couple of my gladiators plus mini spiders. And I think the spiders should die pretty quick, as well as I think the archers are gonna focus the third squad of stalkers. Now, excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. And as you can see, this squad alone is being damaged for quite a bit. And yeah, there are many spiders just spawning everywhere. Like there's, I don't know, 50 of them right now. And if there's like no DPS, they're just gonna swarm the entire friggin' backline and proc so many debuffs that my mages will be damaging like friggin' crazy. So basically what happened is I think they didn't really raise that much magic resistance beyond 99, and that is why like that poison is actually doing damage. So like I think this green thing that's proccing is actually adding to the Rose DPS and not the spiders. So as this is like an add-on buff to the minis. So if there's like a ton of minis, they're always spewing that damage, you know, that stuff is gonna be added to Rose. At least, again, my personal opinion. And as you can see, there are just so many of them, they're invading, they're friggin' damaging everything. And really, the one spider that did so much damage is, I think, this one right here, or this one in the corner. Basically, the spider that spawned in my burst side and assisted me to clear that burst side. How much it assisted me, I really don't know, but it reduces some magic resistance. From my personal experience, it's not really that much of a, you know, magic resistance reduction, but I could be wrong and it could be a lot. I really don't know what to tell you. So for me, the draws stopped, quite a few of them. Like I never had like 7 or 9 draws in a row after I added spiders. But then again, as I am winning fights, I have also started losing fights because I only have 3 stalkers. So if they bypass my stall, that's pretty much it. Like they're gonna clear my entire field in probably 20-25 seconds, because most of those stalkers are in one place, and the spiders, they just get cleared pretty friggin' quickly. And since I don't have a ton of research, quite a few of my heroes are still kinda pretty friggin' low. So yeah, sometimes it does seem like the spiders do absolutely nothing. Sometimes if the person really doesn't properly raise their stats and resistances, even if I lose in stats or whatever, but if the person doesn't raise, there is a possibility just to win through just having a properly placed spider, apparently, and a buff from Rose or so. But yeah, that is actually how my duel towers went. It took friggin' forever. I don't know how, I don't know why, but again, it's a lot easier for me to friggin' RNG a skin in Lucky Wheel than to friggin' RNG luck in this goddamn duel tower. It's friggin' cruel, bro. Like, it's insane. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I might cover my formation in one of the newer videos, or maybe next week or so, talking about spiders, maybe placements, maybe buffs, and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you would wish to support me more than just watching my videos, I have made a Patreon page where you would be able to do just that. In return, I would be able to help you out more individually in terms of events, PvP formations, and stuff like that. As well as I would like to thank all of my patrons for the support. I really appreciate it for your subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe out there.